Hello and welcome to Insights from Autistic. I apologize, this is my third attempt at this video. For some reason YouTube is being very weird at this moment. The first time there was no audio, the second time it's been cut off, so let's hope this time nothing happens. Alright, no technical difficulties. So for those who don't know me, I'm Arman Khodaei. I'm 24 years old. I'm a high functioning individual with autism. I apologize for my old viewers. I have not been up on the ball lately and I have not posted any videos. I promise that as of now that I'll be making a new video at least once a week. This video was actually a request from a parent, and I actually feel bad that I did not get this video out sooner because they notified me about a week ago, and so this is a personal request video, but hopefully it is helpful to everyone. So the parent who requested that I send this video, it ends up that the grandfather to a child with autism who's 3.5 years old, the child is high functioning. This child at the moment, well, the grandfather has 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months is what they're giving him. He has terminal cancer. And the question is how do you prepare the child for death, especially when you know it's coming? Well, here's the thing, is that we all are going to die at some point, and I think it's important that your child understands that as best as possible. It could be tomorrow, it could be 50 years, 100 years from now, but we never know when it's going to happen. And so the best thing is to know that it is going to happen. And when we do know that it's terminal and that we can prepare for it, maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's not, but there's always that, you know, death is never an easy thing to deal with. It is always a horrible, horrible feeling. I've not had too much experience with it, so I might not be the best person to make this video. I'm going to be upfront and honest about that. But I know the two worst events that ever happened in my life, one of them was a physical death, one of them wasn't, but it was a death of sorts. They were just horrible. And the first one I wasn't prepared for was when my cat died, and just happened. And one day he's perfectly healthy, the next day he died. I think he was poisoned or something. And the good thing about it was that there was closure because there's a physical body. And in going to a funeral, it's very important. If someone dies, they need to see the dead body. Trust me on that. The body makes a huge difference, and I'm going to get into that in a moment. The next major thing, the worst day of my life, like my cat dying was probably tied or a little bit below, was when my ex-girlfriend died from me. That was a death of sorts for me, and it was horrible and awful. And you know, there wasn't that immediate closure. You know, I mean, she wasn't dead; she was still living. You know, she still wanted to be friends, and so that took a very long time to get over, and it was absolutely awful. And how to prepare for a death or a breakup or anything of that sort, there's no true way to prepare for that. It's going to hurt no matter what when it comes, you know, and there's hurting when we see it coming, and we want to hold on to that person when they're terminally ill, and it's a tough thing. And so I know that closure is so important, because my stepmom, it was a great tragedy. My stepmom, her daughter went missing 2 years ago. For a year and a half, total denial about the possibility of death. You know, they caught this one guy who they thought might have, you know, killed her or something. But there was no body. You know, the guy didn't admit to anything. And then about 6 months ago, he says, "Yeah, she died. I didn't kill her though, and I dumped her in the ocean." And you know, but there's still that disbelief. She thinks maybe he said that she died and he dumped her in the ocean because, you know, he would get off easier that way. And so there's still that denial because there's still no body. They haven't found a body yet. And so what do? You talk to your child about it. You explain to them, you know, that they're not going to be there anymore. You know, that's it. You know, that we only have a certain amount of time on this planet to do what we need to do, and that's it. Everybody dies. You die, I die, it happens, and there's nothing that we can do about it. And there really is nothing that we can do about it. It just happens when it happens. You know, sometimes, you know, the doctors give us a warning. Sometimes we get into car accidents. Sometimes we get shot. Sometimes we die in our sleep. Sometimes we die heroically. But we all die. Every last one of us dies, no matter what. And it's a tough thing, you know, when someone that we care about so much who has made a big difference goes away. And the best thing is just to let the emotions out, to cry when you need to cry. And with someone with autism, this could last months, maybe even years, and the thing is just to understand that they're going through a difficult time, and to understand that they need to handle their emotions how they handle it. And I think letting the emotions out is probably better than them bottling it up. Sometimes they're going to bottle it up. If they can let it out, that's better. Anyway, I hope this video has been of help. Hopefully this makes a difference to someone somehow. And I thank you for watching this video very much. I promise to have more videos in the future. Thank you for watching. I wish everyone a most wonderful day. Thank you.